Hi kids. Yes, I do exist. Just thought I'd see who's around because it is 8 Eastern. So Central people should be around. Oh, I forgot to plug it directly into the Ethernet, so I might sound like a robot. Oops. Sorry. Just checking. Four people in here already. Wow. It's not normal for me. Do I sound like a robot? Ah. Hi, Shona. Hey, Elvis. Um, how have I been? Don't even ask. Oh my god. Four people in here already. Wow. Ah, I don't sound like a robot. Good. Hey Elvis, I haven't seen you in a while. It's up to you through Geordie Bobs. I'm in the middle of medical appointments. Thank you. Yeah. This laptop's kind of old, so last time I sounded like a robot. Yeah, Elvis, I don't go live nearly and like more than nearly enough, like what I want to, or what I was doing before YouTube went and took away the mobile live capability. And then I was using Streamlabs to get around it, and then that stopped working for me. So now I just need 150 more subs, and I'll get that back. So that's good. But yeah, I'm in the middle of doctor's appointment today, so having this chronic fatigue, I'm kind of shitty because I have to stay up all day, and then go to this appointment at 2:15 for a sleep study. Get all the equipment, they'll explain it to me, bring it home, and it says it's so ridiculous. Like it's covered under Medicare, but it says like with this agreement, they need to record 10 hours of data. Should I fail to put the device on by the agreed time or remove before the agreed time, I will be responsible for the full cost of the test. I'm like, 10? Yeah, Elvis, I am Australian. I am Australian. 10 hours. Like, what if I wake up after 6 and I'm refreshed and I don't want to sleep anymore? Or what if I have to go to the toilet? So it would be interesting to find out all of these answers to do this sleep apnea thing, to see if that may be why I have the chronic fatigue. Where are you, Elvis? You're in the States, aren't you? I remember. Got subbed to so many people. And so when I'm not fatigued and sleeping, I've been working on the Lauren Thompson case. So it's kind of been that has taken up the rest of my time. And, bare housework getting done. No, it's not offensive. It's just funny because we don't really greet people like that. I think there's this idea that that's how we greet everyone. G'day, mate. It's like, but we don't. Like, I just say it like everyone else. Like, hi, how you going? Get the fuck away from me. Whatever. Yeah. Actually, we know what? I think we do get offended. I actually think as a whole, everyone has gotten so much more offended in the last 10 years over like the littlest things. It takes a lot to offend me, a lot. Um, I don't think, I think out of, I went and deleted some videos the other night because I'm changing the channel over a bit. But I think out of 160 videos or stuff, you would see me go off once. So yeah, I kind of don't. Um, yeah, it's a stereotype a little bit, Elvis. But political correctness gone wrong. It's like people get offended over the slightest things. You know, it's just ridiculous. So yeah, I've got to stay up all day, which is crap if my fatigue hits. Right now, it's not. It's fine. I'm lucid and all the rest of it, but my brain's not foggy. But on the upside, I get to spend the night with my American girls. They're awake for, you know, I'm trying to work out the time. It's 11:30 here, a.m. It's almost lunchtime. 10, 9, 8. So it's 8:30 in Texas. So 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. So it's good in a way. So that's the upside, that my good friends are awake. Um, and will be until I need to leave to go to this appointment. I need to leave in about just under 2 hours. So yeah, shine on. I was kind of like that. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what time I go to bed or wake up. Like, so I'll do housework at 3 in the morning just quietly if I have to. But sometimes I think, some days I want to kind of get back to like maybe get up at 9 and be able to at least stay up until maybe, I don't know, 7 or something and watch TV with the other half. Otherwise, I'm waking up when he goes to bed, and, it kind of like ships passing in the night. So there's not many people around. I think maybe Dad with the Phone is live. I wanted to see that jail thing, and I haven't been able to catch up with him or Nikki for so long, just because of all of this drama. And it's going to get, I'd say it's going to get bigger. I do, you know, just like thinking about what I haven't said and I won't say, just because if the FBI are coming in now, then it's going to become a little bit more trickier, because we have to make sure that we're not doing anything to jeopardize whatever they're doing. So we need to keep this open line of communication happening, in order to know, for the left hand to know what the right hand is doing. We by like no means want to put something out there that jeopardizes it, but the, the this doesn't. I don't think Bandy's going to run. He's got a job to go to. He's got a wife. Um, so I would just say that anyone listening, if they're just, working about or whatever, if you have any electronic links for him, disconnect them. It's just another window opportunity for him to get in to your devices and things like that. And he's pretty good at it, I think. So, yeah, so that's probably the update on that. The only thing is, and it was my fault, I had to go back and redact something in the video. So as soon as it's finished rendering, Yeah, slow on this computer, but I'm at 62%. I'm going to re-premiere it, even if you guys have watched it, but I'm going to have to put it up as a new video because I had to redact something that I should have redacted anyway, but I was editing this last night for 4 hours, and clear forgot. Shine on. I landed a few hours ago. You should have seen my breakfast. Maca pancakes. Mango juice. But the Maca's window overlooked pyramids, which all lit up. There was a pinch me moment. Where did you land? Where are you? Are you in Egypt? Or did you go to Egypt? I didn't even know. I'm trying to think of pyramids in Australia. I can't think of any locations. Cairo today? Hell, didn't even know. Jealous? That sounds awesome. That sounds so good. I've got a few places, well, kind of things on my bucket list. So I'd like to do all the lower 48 states of North America. I've only done 3. Down to Alexandria for 2 weeks. I'm assuming you mean Alexandria, New South Wales, not Alexandria, Cairo. I amuse myself so much sometimes. You ever wonder, you see there's just 4 people in here and you two have been typing and you just wonder, who are the other 2? Is it Sheriff Lake? Hey, Kevy. Yeah, so I'm just on until this renders, and then I have to re-premiere the video I put up last night for me, but this morning for America. So I might as well re-premiere it and change the links and all the rest of it. So I was kind of trying to take a couple of days off, but I won't do that if there is new information that might help Lauren's case. I can rest later, I can rest tonight with my 10 hours of data that has to be recorded of me. I don't know if that is me sleeping. I was like, you're going to have to get a baseball bat and knock me over the head because it's very rare for me to sleep. Oh, there's an Alexandria, whatever, in Egypt. I didn't know. Hey, you're just on YouTube. Don't let anyone hear you pee. Did anything show up in the pond? What pond? Were we talking about a pond? I'm going to see what all are in the pond. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember talking about a pond. Then again, this short-term memory loss may not be due to my medication. It may be due to this. It may be due to sleep apnea. I just learned. So, I don't know. Must have been something else shown on. They didn't. Do you mean the Sabine River? The Cajun Navy 2016 said that they searched 23 miles of that. Now, I'm interested in this because I have a feeling that they have been lied to. I don't have any evidence or anything to say that um, they didn't search. I'm just saying they didn't search in the area that the um, pings were given by Noel County. Yeah, no, they didn't find anything, but they did that 2 months after she went missing. So why were they searching that area? I'm interested to know if they were given different coordinates to search than what the family and the public was given, the ones that I've put up. But yeah, it would be interesting to know if they've been kind of misled, as one person said. But the truth will all come out, and uh, just we learn something new every day, and we'll just keep going with it. If it's true, if we've got, it's not going to be put out there at all if I haven't got evidence to back it up at all, because um, you know, I understand defamation laws, libel, all of that. So putting proof, sometimes you can't put the proof out there. You've got to keep it, you know. Why, if her phone pinged elsewhere, would they search? Yeah, that's the question. If someone from Cajun Navy 2016 came forward and said we were given these GPS coordinates, or we were just told to check to do the Sabine River, um, you know, that's uh, that's strange. I just want to ask that question. Yeah, someone suggested going to Dr. Phil as well, and I said I had actually thought about it. I hear that they've got really good researchers on his team, but I said let's just see what the FBI says first, because you don't want to accidentally put something out there that's going to wreck their investigation. But we've made headway. We've gone from not having the FBI involved and only able to rely on Texas Rangers, who, to our knowledge, haven't done shit. Elvis, I'm okay. I've had this chronic fatigue like since December, which has just wrecked my life. I started a YouTube video, a YouTube channel, uh, January 19th, about a month after I got this. So I've been struggling, and I'm like, if I can just get my normal self back, who has chronic pain and fibromyalgia, that's okay. So I can deal with that. I can't deal with this only being awake 4 hours a day. It's like, because time is my currency. Like, it's not money, it's time, because you only have a certain amount of it. You can't get extra. So money, you can get extra, or you get paid again next week or whatever like that. So that's what really upsets me about it. That the two things I had left were time and mental clarity. And having this as well, it's like, it's not like going to work all day and be coming home and going, shit, I'm tired. It's like when you first go to wake up in the morning and you're all foggy, and I'll wake up and that will happen, and it will stay like that. I don't wake up. It's like having the flu, but not that having the achy body, having that, just that fog, or that your body just has no energy, the battery's empty. So it's different to just, being tired or whatever. And it's so it's difficult. I want to get some new qualifications. I want to study, I can't do that if my head is cloudy. So I'm not going to go back to my Bachelor of Arts, which was in sociology, philosophy, and psychology. But I came to the conclusion that I don't like people, and animals are better. So I can't do the course I want to do. I would love to get into training canines. So I don't have a university around that has kind of what I need. So I'm just going to get, animal care and that certifications and things like that. And then just dog walk, which will help with my weight loss, my chronic pain, hopefully, and like house sitting and things like that. When people go away. My first name, Bridget. Bridget. It's from the Irish side. Bridget Julia Catherine Mary. And then the other side of me is Maori, which is the indigenous people of New Zealand. I was about to say American. The indigenous people of New Zealand. So the indigenous people of Australia are the Aboriginals as a race. But the Maoris are, the indigenous people of New Zealand. This is where my dad is from. Hi, Renee. Thank you. I didn't like it when I was younger, and not many girls had it, and now I actually hear it quite a bit. Quite a bit. Yeah, Bridget. Julia Catherine Mary. Remember, because Irish Catholic bloody family had to give me 2 middle names and a confirmation name. So you'll see me around the place on social media or anything, or when people donate, it's got my maiden name. Facebook has my married name, which is Pika. Yeah, Renee. So, yeah, I went to private schools and with nuns, and I got in trouble one day for licking the holy bread. But I went home and I tried to make it because it was really nice. I liked it. And they just came out like rock cakes. I was only 8, but I did get in trouble from the nuns for licking it and not just putting it in my mouth. So that's one story. Um, yeah, it's funny. It was funny. Um, so that's pretty much what's happening at the moment. Like, just sleeping because of this fatigue, attempting to get some housework done, working on Lauren's case. Like, that edit last night took me 4 hours. And then there was like, the audio before that. So it's pretty full on. I think, it's going to get even more full on. But hopefully doing this sleep study tonight will bring back, like, I think it's going to, just because this snoring, which is the warning sign to stopping breathing when you sleep. And also, like it said, does anyone witness you stopping breathing when you're sleeping? And he said yes. I was like, could told me that years ago or months ago. So apparently I stopped breathing in my sleep, and so maybe my oxygen levels in my blood are not high enough, even though I do go into REM sleep sometimes, they're not high enough to get proper sleep. So apparently there is proper sleep and improper, well, not proper sleep, in that you could sleep for 18 hours, but if it's not the correct, if you don't have the correct, saturation and that in your blood, like the oxygen, it doesn't matter. You'll still wake up foggy and all the rest of it. So, sorry, I'm just trying to move so that I blocked the blinds. I couldn't be bothered getting up. Um, yes. So I'm gonna go. I just wanted to come in because I really don't have been doing lives. You know. Um, and I want to do more. Like I want to do at least 3 a week. And I'm barely doing like one every 2-3 weeks. So, but I popped in just to see how everyone's going. I'm gonna go see what's happening with Dad with a Fry staying in the haunted jail in Cripple Creek for a night. That'll be fun. Go find that. And if you haven't subscribed, can you please hit the subscribe button? So I can try and I'm going to try and get to 1,000 subs this month. I'm 150 away, and I'm not far on my watch minutes either. 4,000 hours of watch time, which is 240,000 minutes, and I'm at like the other day I was at 203,000. So I actually think I'm going to hit those two YouTube goals at the same time, which would be fun. But I've got to go. Try calling a friend again who's been in the hospital for 2 weeks. She's ankylosing spondylitis and has been diagnosed with a second, with another autoimmune disease. So it sucks. So I'm going to try and get in contact with her. I've got a surprise lined up for her for this weekend. So stay tuned to this channel for that. Hopefully I can get all of that done before I have to go out in an hour and a half. And then I might go live again with all gadgets stuck to me. That would be fun, right? Thanks for coming in, guys. I'll be back.